Attorney Matthew Adams of Sonnenschein, Nath, and Rosenthal has written 2 letters to the U.S. Assistant Secretary of the Navy, Jackie Pfann Steele. Last month, Pfann Steele and Council on Environmental Quality Chairwoman Nancy Sutley were on Guam to provide a briefing on the Guam military buildup. Adams' first letter expresses dissatisfaction with the briefing because it failed to provide a detailed description of the contents of the FEIS and failed to answer questions about the FEIS. Adams himself submitted a 3-part question about the firing range at Paget that wasn't entirely answered. According to the letter, only the first question was answered. The second was altered by the moderator who read it, and the third one was never even read. Adams spoke via phone to Travis Kaufman on this morning's breakfast show.
That was, very disappointing, I think, to me and to other people at that event. If there's going to be a public briefing with a question and answer session, I think people really have the right to expect that their questions are going to be read in an accurate way and are going to be answered.
The second letter deals with statements made by the Joint Guam Program Office that the 30-day comment period on the FEIS is not a comment period, but a wait period. JIGPO officials have also stated publicly that they will only accept new comments. Adams in his letter says that this is not what federal law says. He says that residents should be allowed to submit any comment they want, whether new or old, and he's asking that the Department of Defense allow an additional 30 days for residents to comment on the 20,000-paged FEIS. So what is Adams and the Trust looking for?
What we're really interested in is finding another alternative, a different place to put the firing ranges that are being proposed. To be really blunt about it, Paget is not an appropriate place for that. There's got to be an honest consideration of alternative sites, and that's something that has to be done now.
So what now is the next step for the National Trust, the Guam Trust, and their lawyers?
I hope that the next step is, a real discussion with the Navy about how we can fix this. But if that doesn't work out, the next step really is litigation.